Hey, 80 Pillar Baby, how you doing? You guys, what's up? What's going on this afternoon, this morning, wherever you guys are? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Ray Allen, I got your email, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the information. I appreciate it so much. Um, you guys, this is going to be a quick live, I think it is, but I just needed to talk about what's going on these YouTube streets right now. As we know, all hell broke loose yesterday. People, lives was threatened. People were keeping for other people. I know, Leo. I know, baby. I know. But last night, y'all know I work pretty much nights, and I work like 10 to 12 hour shifts, whatever. So I was gonna do it last night when I got home, on my way home, but I was too exhausted, so I just decided to do it this morning, do it in a live form. Um, First, let me start off by saying that what happened or what was said to have happened is an extremely serious subject. Hey, Cupcakes, how you doing? What is proposed to happen about people's lives being threatened and hitmen and things of that nature have been extremely, extremely serious. It's extremely serious matter. Hey, but in saying that, we have to look at the players in this game. We have to look at the hypocrisy. We have to look at the players. We have to look at the situations, and we have to look at the actions of said players as well. So let me start off by saying, of course, we know that these YouTube beefs are strictly on this computer screen. Of course, people take them off this computer screen and takes it way too seriously. But the reality is that we need to start looking at things as adults in a logical form and using our adult brain. Hey, Queen V Tut baby, using our adult brain and our critical thinking skills. Patricia Ellington, baby, how you doing? Good morning to you. We definitely need to start using our adult thinking skills and put on our critical thinking hats and caps before we just start going off the rails with opinions and stuff. That's why I wanted also to. I'm happy that I waited because Tay so blessed. Hey, Felicia. I waited because I wanted to make sure that I get the most information possible before so I can speak logically and clearly on the situation and actually articulate my thoughts in a way that is productive and not sensationalized. So here it goes. Like I said, we know that people have been threatened. We know that people have been talked about. People have been doing interviews. People have been promoting their brands as well. And people have not, as of yet, well, people also have went to the police department, so they say as well. But my thing is this. First off, if your life was threatened, the first thing you do is not go on social media. Hey, VS cries over chicken. That's the first thing you don't do. You don't hit social media saying my life been threatened, crying on camera. That's what you don't do. You go to the police department, you make sure that you hit all your, hey Diva One, you make sure that you hit all of the proper resources that you do in order for you to protect yourself and make sure that you and your family is safe. Diamond Princess, what's up? You do not get on camera, whatever, and talk about it first. That's the last thing that you do. The first thing you do is actually protect yourself and make sure that you and your family is safe. Because once you do all that stuff that you need to do, the initial steps, you won't be coming on camera seeking pity and seeking, what's the word I'm looking for? Pity, basically. And let's keep it real, super chats. What is a super chat going to do to protect you and your family, opposed to help you buy a gun or help you get some self-defense classes? And I'm sure that's not what you're doing, but that's a whole other situation, y'all. I'm getting off track. But let me say that if your life was in danger and you did feel that way, You should have been to the police first thing first when you first found out about it, not run to social media and cry on camera. That's why I say I don't do tears very well. If I don't understand the source of your fear or anger or the understanding behind why you're crying, those tears go right over my head. Call me a cold-hearted person. Call me someone that is unemotional and not in touch with whatever reality. But the reality is, my reality is, if I'm hurting, or if I'm crying, if I'm upset, I'm not gonna put that on camera. I'm gonna work through my feelings. I'm gonna work through my emotions, and then I'm gonna come on camera and explain to you guys what it is that is going on. But that's just me. I'm just one individual who thinks pretty much logically and critically. But in saying that, my question is for the person who had the information that was held for several months. And they said that they went to the police initially. That's fine. How many times do you see these people on this on YouTube thing? If you were so concerned and so safety that you went to the police initially, why didn't you contact them as soon as possible? They always put their emails up. They always put, "Hey, I'm Linese, baby. How you doing?" I'm Linese. I love you so much. I love you so much. Anyways, so how long? I mean, if you were so worried about their safety and their information was not, you should have tried your best to reach them. If you thought that they were in so much danger and the threat that you had in your possession was real, you should have exhausted every means to try to contact them. You said you went to one person's chat, whatever, and you tried, then they blocked you, blocked your comment. But how many people know this person's email address? How many people knows this person's address? How many people know this person's phone number? This person has had call-ins over this course of time. And when you did not, that first time you tried, they have had call-ins. They had call-ins with ZT. They had call-ins with all these other people. Was not that you could have, utilized those means to contact them to warn them about the danger that you felt they were experiencing or going to experience. See, everyone in this situation have a different motive. And I'm gonna get to the part where the hypocrisy truly sets in, but right now I'm just getting on two characters of the situation. And my thing is, I don't understand it. Like, it needs to make sense to me. Someone's life was threatened that I know of with someone that I am quote unquote cool with. Because I'm cool with you, you think that you can leave your secrets with me. And you can. I'm a great secret holder. As long as it's not illegal and as long as it's not endangering someone's life. Now I'm telling you right now, if you tell Food Junkie that I'm going to kill somebody, as thugged out as I can be, I'm not down with that. Now I don't mind doing wet work and I don't mind scarring you for life, but I'm not trying to take your life, if that makes sense. But only do that if you're messing with me. I'm not just going to do that because you blocked my channel or said something nasty to me. Hey, friend Jay, how you doing, baby? Fine, I hope. My Miss Pam thing. But anyway, so yeah, I don't understand that. But still, like I said, I don't understand the fact that you held information for so long. I don't understand the fact that the person is on camera crying. I don't understand the fact that thanks for the heads up, Ursula. I'm just saying, like I'm all about protecting myself and making sure that people leave me alone and teaching lessons, but I'm not at the point of just random acts of violence. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it's about. You said something I don't like, so therefore I must, try to, yes, baby, wet work. I'm gonna go out there and try to hurt you and harm you and take your life. Because sooner or later I'm gonna get caught. And I do have a conscience, you know what I'm saying? I do have a conscience. I do feel guilty about things, whatever. But I just don't apologize for it. I work through it within myself. Me and God work through it. Hey, Leo the Lioness Queen, baby. Strawberries was delicious. Baby Hulk said thank you because he thought it was all about him. He thought the strawberries were all about him because it was green. I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah, I don't do that very well. Like, I don't do the random acts of violence and the random acts of just stupidity. That's not something that I do at all. But individual that quote unquote made these threats and these allegations. Everyone was up in arms yesterday because this came out. Where was the call for action? Where was the call for actually let's get this person some help or off of YouTube when they threatened, Sean in writing, in words? The threat was, if I see you on the street, I'm gonna blow your head off because I'm retarded. So where was the acts of outrage? Where was the acts of, oh my God, this is too much, y'all taking this too far? Also, where was the act of when the person was on camera with a gun, BB or not, threatening to shoot someone's toe off and thinking it was funny, it was comedy? Everyone was laughing and slapping five, whatever, with that situation. This person has proven themselves to be a dangerous person, at least have dangerous thoughts and violent thoughts randomly against people that they perceive to have said something to them that they didn't like, I should say. This person and this family, I should say, not just the person, the family has proven themselves to be a danger to society. The family has proven themselves to be people of low moral character and very low thinking ability. This family has shown themselves to be people of just low character in general, which is just not a good trait. And then you add that with low mental stability and low mental. Hey Trevor, how you doing, Flowers? All that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, makes no sense to me. And people think it's funny. People choose to support them. And let's talk about their support. The support only comes when it's against someone that they don't like. The support only comes. Hey, Playmakers, how you doing? The support only comes when it's against someone that you don't like. The support only comes when it is, against people that is enemies of your enemy. The support only comes when you think that you'll have a common enemy, so you're gonna take this person down. So when they threatened to shoot Deanna's toe off, when they threatened to shoot Sean in the head, there was no outrage. Everyone's clapping fire, everyone's laughing, everyone's joking, everyone's grinning, things like that. But all of a sudden, another person gets on camera crying, and it's all this outrage. And then we have content creators saying, "Oh, I don't know what really happened, but I'm gonna sit back and wait." If you don't know what really happened and you'll sit back and wait before you get on camera to talk about the situation, to tell us you'll sit back and wait. See, it's stuff like that people try to cash in on whatever sensationalized news is going on these streets at the time. I don't need to know that you're going to sit back and wait until you find out all the facts. Find out all the facts, sit back and wait, and then come on camera. See, hypocrisy and bullshit. You guys, I hate to be cussing early in the morning, but is that really early in the afternoon? But hypocrisy and bullshit is something that I really can't stomach. Hypocrisy and bullshit is something that I must always call out. Hypocrisy and bullshit, exactly. They rejoice in it. Leo the Lion Screen, you're absolutely right about that. They laugh, they joke, they slap each other five, and rejoice in it. And then they want to capitalize on the sensationalism that has followed. It is always the ones that profess to be this holy or Christian or above it all type individual and personality that always shows himself and reveals himself, and then get mad when you point out, "Oh, this is you. This is how you look right here." Once you put that mirror up to their face, and they actually can see what's going on. Hey, Calissa, how you doing, baby? I didn't see you. There you go. Hey, Calissa, baby, how you doing? And that's when they want to get offended. That's when they want to get upset. That's when they want to talk in their little monotone voice and act like they're above everyone and want to talk down to people. If you're going to wait to see what happened, wait and see what happened. We don't need to know about all that because, first of all, it doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. It affects a couple people. The family of lunatics and craziness. See, stop it. The people that they threaten and the people that held the information. It affects really 4 people on this YouTube thing. All of us, other content creators and subscribers, with that, we're just gonna get the information, either report about it or talk about it. We're not going to, it's not our business or place to actually, involve ourselves. We give our opinions once everything is out in the wash, but everyone wants to be the first one to break a story. Everyone wants to be the first one to talk about it. Everyone wants to be the first one to do interviews and things like that. And speaking of interviews, while you're on interviews, thanking people for your Cash App and promoting T-shirts and merchandise, things like that. If your life is truly in danger, if you truly fear for your life, see, stuff like that is, I don't understand that. That concept with me is not something that I do very well. Exactly, you're right, Queen V Tut, trying to put yourself back in the spotlight, whatever. But my thing is, the reality is, this spotlight dims. It comes and goes. Hey, Ranch, how you doing? Fine, I hope. I'm sorry, y'all. Miss Pam know I'm gonna steal that from her. She know that's gonna be my new thing now. But anyways, so it's like, yeah, I don't understand that. It's like, you are so desperate and thirsty for attention that you're willing to do anything, which leads me to believe, was all this just a ploy for your name to get out there in the streets? That's just me. But let's talk about all the other threats that has been happening here on YouTube that no one was outraged about, that people made fun of. When Miss Deanna was followed, no one said anything about that. They made fun of it. And you have the people that seemingly don't get involved in mess because they don't like either Club Chat, they don't like the members of Club Chat, they don't like Sean Bradley, they don't like the members that support Sean Bradley, or they don't like the individuals themselves. But opposed to saying, hold up, whoa, she was followed, that's serious. You want to make fun of the fact that, she didn't get a pedicure that day, or she was on her way from a pedicure or to a pedicure, or whatever the case may be. That's the joke. That's the funny part as well as that. But if something would have happened, hey, Lisa Clark, how you doing, baby? Fine, I hope. Y'all know I'm silly. But the reality is that if something would have happened to her, or someone would have approached her and something would have happened to the individual that was following her, you would have followed her and blamed her and made it be like it was her fault that she was followed, and so therefore, she was wrong in the situation. Opposed to saying, hold up, why are we going to the point to where we having people followed? When I normally don't say this person's name. It never gets old, right? I'm lying. It never gets old. I'll say this person's name, but when VS was followed, and I'm not a biggest fan of this young lady, but I still think that to follow this young lady was wrong, regardless who did it. Following someone, taking your beefs and emotional instability off of this YouTube thing to bring it to the real world will cost people lives, will cost people freedoms, and cost people all types of things that they may hold dear to them. And not only that, you're thinking about yourself only. Think about your family. How silly would it be for you to lose your life or lose your freedom behind some stupid words on the screen here on YouTube? Your family loses, you lose. See, people don't think past the nose on their face to understand that, what you do not only affect you, but affect your household, affect your family, affect your future, and things of that nature. Now, or perceived to be threatened in this situation. The other person also was threatened as well. But since we don't like that person, or we don't really care for that person, we bypass that. Now, do I want her to be taught a lesson? Be it in court? Yes. But do I want her to lose her life? No. I don't want anyone to lose their life over stupid words here on YouTube. I don't want anyone to lose their freedom if they didn't do anything over stupid words on YouTube. It makes no sense that all of us enjoy thus sensationalism so much that we're looking to bypass and look past right and wrong. All of us here are trying to outdo the next person. All of us here are trying to scoop the next person was not to tell the story in order for, hey, Scoops are plenty, in order for our names to be out there as a person that, reported it first or I did it first. It doesn't matter. Forget about who did it first and who reported it first. Look at what's right and what's wrong. Look at the action. Hey, Miss Pumpkin, um, let's look at the actions of what we're doing, how it affects everyone, how it affects the culture and the environment of this YouTube thing. Because y'all think that this thing is going to last. They want us to implode. They want us to destroy each other. That's have always been their goal. And we're not. I mean, we're not going to be destroyed from the outside. We're going to be destroyed from the inside, because it's going to go to the point to where we can't recover, where someone does lose their life, where someone does, do something so egregious that it would be irrepressible, you know what I'm saying, to where it can't be fixed. And so the fact that we think that it's funny and it's content and it's cute, it's not cute. It's not funny. It's not content. It's dangerous. The mindset to have, thinking that letting things slide because it doesn't affect us or affect people that we like or love, is dangerous. What affects one affects all, affects the many, and the fact that, the fact that we think that it doesn't or it won't is ridiculous. That's that mindset that's, I'm not my brother's keeper. Yes, I am my brother's keeper, because what is done to them, if I keep my eyes closed, if I don't say anything about it, just possibly may be done to me in the future. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say, look at everything that people do and everything that people say, because what they have done to someone else in a fit of anger will affect you and come to you eventually at some point in time. Now look at it, and my thing is with Raw, I question her. Hey, Raw, how you doing, baby? Run, yeah. And I look at her that, like, you have all this information last night, but it didn't come out to the public, or you could, like, you have easily done this on, if you couldn't reach anybody. You could have done this the same way you did it yesterday, by exposing it on YouTube. But you chose not to. What you chose to do is hold it. And then when it benefited you because you got roasted and gagged, then you want to bring it out and come across as this, I'm sincere. Everyone would just stop and it was just dangerous and I just didn't understand what was going on. No, you knew what was going on. You have been in the middle of a lot of different situations, whatever, and where you held on to information where it could have been beneficial to someone, you know what I'm saying, prior to when you released it. And that's the problem. We want to hold on to all this information, well, it's not, to where we think that it is our place, our job, our duty in order for us to get things done. When the reality is that your duty is to make sure that the environment here is safe. Your duty is to make sure that the culture of this segment, of this part of YouTube, is safe and conducive for everyone to thrive and grow and befriend. We can't get along because people are so divided, because they take things personally and they hold things against each other. Well, it's not realizing that the majority of us will never meet. The majority of us will never break bread with one another. The majority of us will never be, in the presence of each other. And when you take this for what it is, saying that this is not real, this is real. Because if someone would have lost their life, so if someone loses their freedom, at that point you think it's real. No, it's real when you make the threat. It's real when you have the thoughts. It's real when you voice that thought. It's real when you type down these words, like these words you guys are typing right now. That's real. Because if I was a sensitive person and I had negativity in my chat, was not, that affects me. But the fact that I'm not really sensitive like that, was not, I get more angry than I do sensitive, that still affects me. You know what I'm saying? In some way, shape, or form. It's something that I'm working on, working through. But the reality is, by saying that something, this is just YouTube, is not real. If it's not real, then get your ass off of that. If it's not real, hey Gwen, how you doing, baby? Hey Yolanda, how you doing? Bird. The moment passed, y'all. Y'all know, I'm gonna say it again. But yeah, it's like, if it's not real, then get your stuff off of YouTube. Why are you playing in something that's not real? Why are you playing and spending time, a lot of your time, doing something that's not real, that's not sustainable? That's the problem, that people think that, Oh, well, this is just words of YouTube. Words affect each other. Words affect people. Hey, cheeky baby, how you doing? Fine, I hope. I told you I'm gonna say it again. you know, and that's the problem. People think that, everything's a game, everything's a joke. That's why they think that when people go off the rails and act crazy, well, it's not. It's funny. Oh my God, that person's funny. That person's hilarious. Oh my God, it's just jokes and gags. No, it's not jokes and gags when it leads to people being threatened, people's lives being threatened. It's not roasting gags when people are not being held accountable for their actions. It's not just roasting gags when, yes, yes, it is. You know who I'm talking about, who I'm talking to. That's when it's not. That's when it becomes real, when someone actually loses their life. That's when it becomes real, when someone get arrested, when someone threatens you. Then it becomes real to the point where you have to go down to the police officer place and file a report. So if it's not real so much, why'd you go down to the police officers, the police station? If it's not real, it's just you two. It's so funny that when things affect you, or when you feel threatened, or when you're scared, at that point, hey, Joyce Vlogs, baby, how you doing? Welcome. Fine, I hope. Um, I'm gonna say that every time I say something, hey to somebody. That's when it becomes real. It becomes real once that thought is put out there in the atmosphere. That's when it becomes real. It's not only real when it is so funny that you think that you are exempt from the realities of this world. Hey, Harley Q, how you doing? Fine, I hope. Um, y'all know I'm silly. I love Ms. Val. But yeah, y'all think that it's not real only when it affects you. You think that it's not, I'm saying, anything to do with anything unless it affects you. That's where the narcissism comes in. That's where the hypocritical aspect of your personality exposes itself, because it is always real. Because what happens to someone can happen to you. When someone threatens someone, when someone doxes someone, when someone, does something inappropriate, it all, because it hadn't happened to you, doesn't mean it's not real. Hey, plane, transit, automobile, how you doing? Fine, I hope. Um, you know, that's when it becomes real, when it only affects you, but that's not the case, because someone has been affected by it. Someone has been affected by the words. Someone has been affected by the action. Someone has been affected by the thought process that someone else has displayed. You need to be very careful about when you say, it's not real, this is just YouTube. Because what if people take that attitude toward you, and you're really in danger, and you're really hurting, and you're really affected by something that someone did just here on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? People don't think about things like that, like when you think that someone else is just saying something just to get attention, but yet you don't know how it affects them. Now, granted, your actions would dictate if you're doing it for attention or not. But the reality is you need to be very careful, because they say the same thing about you, especially when you're on here 8 hours a day, 3 or 4 times a day, for hours at a time, talking about the same thing, but not really saying anything, not really giving the jewels that you say you have to share with other people, what's not to make their lives better. It's very easy to sit back behind this camera and not put yourself out there, and not put yourself I could, yeah. But yeah, it's like, yes, Joyce. I'm sorry. Yes, Joyce. Covered Jewel, how you doing, baby? Fine, I hope. It gets me every time, y'all. I love it. Yes, Joyce, my email's in the thing. Please email me. Let me know, sweetheart, what's going on. Thank you, Miss Leo. But yeah, it's very not funny in a hilarious way, but funny in a sad way, that you want to spend your time on here not being as productive as possible. Hey, Red Clark, how you doing? Fine, I hope. Miss Crumb, how you doing? Fine, I hope. I miss Wendy Williams and Miss Pam at the same time, y'all. I'm so silly. No, she's not. No, she's not. Because she gave me permission already to do a live reaction to one of her videos. So nah, I'm not scared of Miss Pam. What you gonna do? Pee on me? See, I'm being silly now. Let me be back to being serious. But yeah, people think that it's not, relevant, and you spend all your time, you know what I'm saying, not living within your true power and being your true self, and being the true help. And sink or swim, how you doing, baby? Hey, brown sugar. I know you always get me there. You always take me there. But yeah, let me get back to my situation. But yeah, you think that all the time that you spend here on YouTube, you should be able to be more productive, be a more positive force. You should be able to be the leader that your profession says you are. You should be able to be. What's up, babe? You good? You should be able to come here. Are you ready? Uh-huh. What? Anyway, sorry, y'all. You should be able to. Hey, Lady Lee, how you doing, baby? You should be able to be the force of nature that you could be with the structure that you have. But no, what you choose to do is you choose to be destructive and malicious and petty. I'm just saying, do better, yo. Please do better. And I had notes as well. And also, another person that was threatened was someone that was not even on YouTube. Their parent is on YouTube. Shelly's daughter was threatened. You know what I'm saying? And no one thought that was funny. No one thought that was going too far. Pictures of her was posted on different type of media sites and whatever, asking people to come to her house and rape her. Basically, well, it's not. See, it's all these little hypocrisy that people have from victims, and people who are victims now was once victimizers. So it's like at one point was not. We need to stop all this nonsense, all this pettiness, whatever, and just saying, keep to what you do best. Show us your talent, do your talent, and then move on. You know what I'm saying? If you have no talent, what's not, talk about what's going on in these YouTube streets in a way that is productive and positive. Talk about what's happening on these YouTube streets that is productive and positive. Do not sit up here and think that, hey, Kat, how you doing, baby? Sit up here and act like, you are above. Talk about stuff that is going to show an improvement and help someone. It's just that, me personally, I just don't understand it. Really, this is, for me, is just entertainment. This is fun. I like talking to you guys. I like the interaction back and forth. Like I always say on my videos, this is, hey, Rainy, how you doing, baby? This is my version of interactive reality show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, maybe you have to watch the beginning. It's not very long. I'm gonna be off in a couple minutes anyway. It's just that, I think that this is fun. We had reality shows. Now we have an interactive reality show with these interactive social media outlets that we all are part of. Hey, allegedly, how you doing? And it's like, it's the thrilling aspect of being able to talk to and be responded to by someone that you're watching on a screen. That's the draw to this. It's the draw is being able to have that immediate response, that immediate reaction, and be able to take the reins of a conversation or guide a conversation, what I'm saying, one way or the other. What's up, you guys? You so baby. He off to work, but it's like, that's the draw to this whole thing. The draw to this whole thing is to be able to have that immediate response and have someone that you're watching respond back to you and, just speak. And we all like to be acknowledged. We all like to have that sense of importance. So therefore, that's why we all are on these things, be it as content creators or be it as, subscribers or whatever. I don't know anyone that doesn't like attention. But the point is, what type of attention are you looking for? What type of attention are you trying to get? Are you trying to get some positive reinforcement, or are you trying to get, that negative aspect of who you are to bring out the worst in everyone? Hey, Fee, how you doing, baby? Fine, I hope. Holla, baby. Be safe. Talk to you later. You know, it's just that type of thing that I think about whatever when I'm putting stuff out here. Like I say all the time, I make several videos before I upload one because sometimes the videos I'm acting a plum fool, a lot of cussing and fussing. And the reality is that's not really what I want to be put out there. I kind of want to. Miss Leo said bye. Oh, the door just opened. He left. Um, you know, it's just that, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I can't comprehend that because that's not what I want to put out there. Granted, when I need to check someone, I don't mind checking you. But at the same time, that's not what this is all about. And people who constantly come here for that, you're not going to get that all the time. You may get it once in a while, but I'll do a lot of different things. I'm multifaceted. I am multi-talented. I can do everything from cooking to crafting to talking about serious events. I can talk about a variety of different events, from world events to financial things, and all those things like that. It's not about me, you know, being sensational and giving you the scoop or the juice. What it is about is, for me, is my point of being on here is to show you who I am, all aspects of who I am, and give you that option and that choice to either like it and come back for more or to leave. Hence the name Food Junkie, something to chew on, food for thought, something to help you grow and be a better person. That's what my purpose is. It's not always for roasting and gag. Now, can I roast and gag people? Y'all know I can. Hey, Miss D Ramsey, baby. I'm going to call you like off of here, okay? Hey, Pound Fowler, how you doing? Fine, I hope. You know, so y'all. But yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm giving you a part of me that is not that's unafraid, that is authentic, a part of me that is the authentic me, the me that I want to see in all you guys. I want everyone to be themselves, whatever that is. Give me the option to be around you or not. Give me the option to have a choice. I think life is about choices. I think that life is about people showing you who they are authentically, and you are deciding to stay with them, support them, or not. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? You know, um, and I think that a lot of people on here are putting on facades. A lot of people are putting on these airs of these airs of toughness, these airs of badness, these airs of um, being intellectually superior, these airs of, saying whatever airs you put on, was not stop that, saying be your authentic self, give people the opportunity to know who you are. And at that point, they have the decision to either, support you or not support you, you know, um, that is all it is. But like back to, okay. I can't say this name. I know it's backwards, but what's up? Yeah, what up? I'm not even gonna try it. Embarrass. Oh, Von Keith. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it was something simple. I just couldn't say it. Oh, what's up, Queen Sales Alone? How you doing? Fine, I hope. Dore D, how you doing? Fine, I hope. It's just that, people, I don't understand, like, hypocrisy. I don't understand the fact that people are being threatened, but yet you're supporting and pushing your merch, asking for cash apps. I don't understand the fact that how people are just solely concerned with the one person that was threatened opposed to two people's lives that was threatened. I don't understand why someone held this information for so long and on Mad Day when they got upset. I don't understand the fact why someone would take simple words and actions was not and make a threat like that. And not only that, have your family make a threat like that. And y'all bring in outside friends to make a threat like that. It's just that I don't understand. These things, these are things that I really truly don't understand because it doesn't make sense to me. It's not how the rational mind thinks. It's not how the critical mind thinks. It is how a lunatic thinks, a crazy person thinks. And y'all think it's funny and cute. Oh, it's just skits. No, it's not just skits. And that's supposed to be a good mother. Y'all wonder why people are calling CPS. You're wondering why people are calling the authorities. You're wondering why people have restraining orders out. You're wondering why people are going to the police station was not over this non-existent YouTube thing. is just YouTube. No, it's not just YouTube because it affects people in the real world. It's affecting people in the real world. It is affecting people's lives. You know, I don't understand why the simple threats are being made or why the subliminal threats being made. When old girl says she wants to have someone kick someone's door down. See, stuff like that I don't play with. You also have old girl saying that she wants to have someone's jaw wired shut. See, now that I don't play with. You know, send someone to my house if you want to. Make sure they have their cameras rolling because y'all don't get a show. I'm just saying. And that's not a threat at all. That's just me saying what it is that how I handle threats. You know, you're not going to sit here and threaten me, expect me to sit idly by and do nothing at all. You're not going to threaten me and and expect me to sit idly by and just get threatened and not protect myself or not use the means that I have to protect myself. You know, it's I mean, everyone thinks it's funny. Well, it's not because it's a click and a view and it's a little bit of money in your pocket, a couple pennies. Well, it's not. But the reality is, it's not just that. It's about people actually respecting one another. First off, respecting yourself enough to know what is right and what is wrong. Loving yourself enough to realize that what someone says about you really truly doesn't matter as long as you know who you are at your core. It's people who are insecure. It's people who are not confident in who they are that have these meltdowns, that have these fits of anger and things of that nature. Hey DMV, how you doing, baby? That allows people to affect how they see themselves, how they believe in themselves. Oh, what? Who said that? Hey, Mark Corn, how you doing? Fine, I hope. People, the pigs. What is this? Is this what's the movie? Signs of the Lambs now? Like, see, stuff like that, whatever, to me, is something that, Von Keith. It's not, is that very true, Mark? I mean, not Mark, Von Keith, that, I pray that everyone's life is in danger. I pray that, everyone gets what they need to get in a positive way out of this situation. But at the same time, you can't make comments like feed someone to pigs or get your jaw wires shut. Yes, I am, Mark. And make all these threats about people. It's not have people follow, have people's pictures taken, things like that, and expect, things not to happen, and expect people not to defend and protect themselves. You never know what people have on their person. Forget their homes. Like you don't know if I walk around with weapons on my person all day long. You don't know what I can use as a weapon. You don't know what my skill level is for you to approach me. From a pencil in my pocket, from a key, from the fact that you don't know what I have in my pocket. A razor blade, you don't know if I have a pocket knife, you don't know what I have in my pocket. Yeah. You guys give me 1 second, please. For all ages. You got the wrong person, sweetheart. Stop playing with me. See, while I'm nice and peaceful, what you just said right here, I know what you did last summer. Ask yourself, if I saw you, what would I do to you? See, I'm not one to play these little games, little back and forth cat and mouse games. As nice as I am, and as cool as I try to be, I'm just as evil, nasty, and thuggish as well. Play with someone else. Play with your mama's pussy before you fucking play with me. Suck your daddy's dick before you fucking play with me if you know who the fuck motherfucker is. Leave me alone. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Because I welcome it. See, people I said that are scary, I'm not one of those people. Like I said, you don't know what my skill level is and what I would do if I saw you in person. Leave me alone. Take your bitch ass up out of here or watch from the fucking bushes. You're playing the wrong game with the right person. While I say it's not necessary to threaten people, I don't threaten people. I make promises. Now you can hide behind a fake ass avatar and a motherfucking weak ass profile all you want. But the reality is, if you saw me in person, your mouth wouldn't be that fly. Your jokes won't come out that quickly because you'd be swallowing your fucking teeth. Leave me alone. Don't let what you think be the reason why you're walking around scarred, bitch. Like I was saying, you guys. So like people don't understand that they think that because they see this personality on this camera that they can just say just about anything they want to say or do whatever the fuck they want to do. Leave people alone. You are not as bad as you think you are. Hide in the bushes, watch, and go back to whoever you want to go back to and talk whatever you need to say. But don't come up in here trying to play with me. I'm not one to play with. You don't have the mental, physical, emotional, or intellectual ability to run with me. Now stop it. Point blank, period. Let me be nice. Let me be cool. Let me uplift you. You keep fucking with me, I would definitely break your bitch ass down with ease and a smile. Because as nice as I am, you really don't want to see any other side of me. Let me be nice, please. But yeah, I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. The point of like even that bullshit right there. Like, what's the point? What's your end game, to get a reaction from me? You got a reaction. Now what? Hey, Miss Pam, how you doing? Fine, I hope. Fine, I hope. I don't get it. Like, what's the point? Y'all see me in people's chats. I say hi and I fall back. I try not to show that side. Is Leo Linus, it's not a really good side. It really is not a good side to show. It really isn't. It really isn't a good side to show, and I don't want to be seen as that because I'm a designer. I'm an artist. I like to show beautiful things, but like I say, art comes in many different forms. Sometimes art is very gory, but it's all good. But yeah, you guys, I just want to come on here and say that. I just want to come on here and say, we need to be very careful about what we do and how we do things on this YouTube platform. Because as people have been saying, people are watching, people are taking notes, people are allowing our actions to dictate how they treat us, and we wonder why we're looked at a certain way. We wonder why people look at us and see us a certain way, because it's how we act amongst each other. If we can't protect and love and cherish each other, well, it's not. How do we expect the outside world to do the same for us? If we can't, respect one another and uplift one another, why do we expect the outside world to do the same? People only treat you how you allow them to treat you. People only treat you how you show them and teach them to treat you. People only, hey, Louisiana Urban baby, how you doing? People only treat you and respond to you the way you allow them to. And when they see that you are treating yourself horribly, it gives them permission to treat you the same way. When you have low expectations of yourself, it gives them permission to do the same thing to you. When you show them that you don't care enough about yourself to treat yourself well, it gives them permission to treat you the exact same way and do what you're doing to yourself, if not worse. Because they figure that if they're fighting amongst each other, well, it's not, they're going to not only destroy themselves, but they don't care if we destroy them as well, because they don't care enough about themselves to do so. you know. So at that point, hey Mimi, how you doing, baby? So at that point, that gives them that permission to treat us all in this way, to where it is. Thank you, Ms. Leah. You want to get off topic? Okay, let's get off topic. Get off topic somewhere else. You know, and it's like, that's that thing. They want to distract you. They want to try to break you down. They want to get you off your grind, off your situation, and as if they actually can. Hey, Candy Jones time, how you doing? Fine, I hope. Bottom line, don't let anyone run you over you. What's up, Sean Bradley? How you doing? Fine, I hope. But exactly, Sean. Come in and spit knowledge. Come in and spit knowledge. Shouldn't you be in class somewhere teaching, lecturing, man? In San Antonio, causing trouble, raising havoc. But yeah, it's like, that's what they want. They want you to be off your game. They want you to be distracted, not knowing that you can multitask, not knowing that you can do more than one thing at once, not knowing, like Ms. Chiki said, put on topic. But you guys, I only came for you for a couple of minutes. This is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. I want to appreciate everyone for coming in and watching. Those of you who are not subscribed, please subscribe. Those of you who have not liked yet, please hit the like button on your way out. But I need to get ready for my day to get started. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed. Be nice to each other. Be nice to yourself. And as I always say, love yourself. Love someone else. Respect yourself and respect someone else. Until we meet again, stay blessed, stay safe, and I love you. Peace.